Kalaya Godino Hadena, Diniani, last September, Kisia thought Kiro Kisita, Miweda, Saturday Mubu, Kane, the Donada Takasola, Daily Crane News Laco Americanilano, do a Kane, do he call him no weda, Baka weda learner, Minnesota. Senator Foung Hawj, the DFL party leader state pai he ha uko weda no pakanyo pulo no masho no letania no dodi yete tulo no aweni kuna ke het blonya ini no berekle de talale da balo bacha u weda ama no basado no leki ketani ti weda le no pakamla ni hu no bam ni ko le masho ni no pakanyo ko u weda no te kaya ble te kaya ku ka tani dot ni ni pa heta da kela kesi ni no takaya ye chi khu kanya no takaya ye chi khu kanya akuda ni no petewe da le no pa kamna la ma she da we u de ta ku ta po ni ti lo da lo la khu na ti da pha ku po lo no mi pa kamna di no pa pla thawe da we ti mi pa la khu po li no dot ni ni no we ni edu sibli ba da pa la we ni amateur da no tu bota sa no pedi khwata edu no di khwata ti no mi wi ni no we ni di khwa we samu no we la we ni pa ma chata la khona lo ni chata we no puta ni no we pa pha tho we data ma ta ko no do pu do we la he tho we da tani ya ko di no ga de no mu pa no do pupu we putra da ma ko di no ga de no ba te ti chumu la ye te ko lo ba ba ye le chi no ko lo te mi ba no te ni nya ni tu he pa pla tho we da no tu pa ka nyo pu ta hu ta pu tu he pa pla tho we da no tu pa ka nyo no wi la we ma she we i no a khu da ni no tu a we ni ma we da ta do mi te mi no ko ni ye si ble ba ti do ma no do youtube ba we da le no ta we ni lo ga we da le a we ni la wini lisasi bu no meme la wakri poni ketinya lo no wini patu do ka do ga ni we ka ma we da ta o mu pwe u do we kwe mu we da no pa la ke do ke pwa ti pha di ni no pa ke do ke pwa ti pha te no ga ba le ni ate ye ma klu ba le ga te ma klu ba ye ba ma nim ni do te no ga ba no ku da ni no pa he ora do ba do le ni a ple ni no le ko we da no ke ja pa la wini a o la klem ko ro pa la wini pa ki te cha le pa to mu te pha do pa te pha ni he to ko da po no a ku da ni no ta la ta ma ta de blo nyai no ta ko ta ke ba ya no la we ni pekite cha le no a we ni pakuna ta no ni le la pekite cha le ta pita ma mu da le ste kha ko no do ta no ni no khi ta ma che wa ma che ya to u si ko ba no ba sa do pa le pkhi ta ma che da we ma che do pa kam la de ba te mu ya pha ti wi ta chu he da we ti he we da ko da ni no tu we ti pha ni no ti me da pa ti pha le no ti ti tu po ti pha ka le tho mi te ni we ni bam ni ko le no ti me pa la pa li pa ke we da ta khwe ta ya ti me pa le no he pa pha tho ta no ko da ni no ye sa ki sa wa da ti ko ga de no do le ta do phle ni no ye ta pi te ta le si blu ba ti do ma mo no ko da ni do bu do la ma sha la ta ni nya i la he pa pha tho ta ko di no ga de no we ni no ma ya su wi ba da ti ko a de ni ti ke no do ke ni ye a do pya ni we da ti video pho ma no wala to la ma sha ti pha de we ni ti kwa de we ni ti ke pu ki te ta le gthi we da ta ni nya i no ye pa pho we da we ni ta no lo le pha tho nya no pu chu mo la ta na ri lo da ke tho ki ti la la kho nya i ti nya la pu mu ya pha ti he ta no ne ha pa lo be no lo bi lo ta khu ni no pu ta chu mo pha che ba no a ke ra di to pa ka nyo pho we ni pu ki te cha le ta re ta kle no pa nya pu mi te ta na ri a ke tha la ta na ri di le ri ti ni no pu chi ba da ta mi la no senator aweni Foung Hawj we mi pwa ga la u da ta cholo tu cholo ta ga mi pwa ga la no chetha da pa nyo phu mi pwa ga la do ta ra te da we ta si ta tu ti pha ni no tu ke chi ba we da no aku da ni no ye edu show ye edu pya we da ti video we no da ti kwa mo no ko we da ti chi mi ni the ni ya no na ke ni pa khu si ko we da la Minnesota when Governor Tim Walz awe ka head to da le shell we da no video la pa ka nyo po go no do el sekila ke we da no Attorney General Poro khu si le Minnesota do bi da le we zoom we no ko da ni no pa pa li pa pu we da no po pa ka nyo po the ni nya no ko ni ke ni ba ko kwa sa no They had to wear down. Let's do the video to Japan.
Hello.
You thought anything? Dr. Ramanaka chica pink and a cable on your lawn. The la Chetalaka Parasi of a young
Me.
army. The penny where I could take a toy that la picture. When you come at that soon day, no, my din that in Marano. You part I do relent in much away, no, the photo physical, physical, and much physical. The Pacana di Parma, where he near that long, no?
Double the time. You feel free to stay on. We're gonna go to our regular programming, but really appreciate. I'm sure if I can speak on behalf of the Karen community and the Hmong community too, that they are very happy for your presence. And in the future, we're gonna have more activity like this, and also have in St. Paul as well, and many places where this event to welcome us.
Idara Senator Edo Siblosi Polo Papua Kamla the Wapo Potha Wata Pako Gadelo Hepa Para Diniai Wido Edo Siblo Adogatolo Wako Nadilo Vekleni Tatablonyai Tatilo Dara Wakanoro Bado Wakona de Wakanyo Kuna Mashape no Mumu E Tara Cree do Tara Wilson Mu do Kona de Palo Pakatilo Daro Kasunya Pasiblo Lutu Koga de Law.
I want to introduce my delegation from St. Paul, who's here with me, or my delegation, not everybody are from St. Paul, but my delegation that are here, up here with me on the stage. The first person's next to me is Ameya, as she translates, but she is also the vice chair of DFL, Democrat Farmer Labor, vice chair of the caucus.
Taninyai Pakamesane, Papua Kamlodilo, Wahepa Plaro Pado, Papa Mubada O, Pado Karokarolo, Pamubada O Taninyai, Wahepa Plaro Koga de Law, Pakasara Chura, Guakulurapo, Senator Foung Hawj, Winnie Yani Yake Ameya, Yake Wakanyoji Yakelo DFL EAPI Caucus Vice Chair, Yakelo Minnesota Bu DFL.
Yes,
when you Colorado to Pulo, Ramacho de Rapo, Papelosi no Kiga de Gazilo, yeah, Mathakora, Yemuida Oloka Quatwe, or Ishabo Galudu Kelokeji, a part of Wakanyojilo.
And her friend is also my friend who worked on my campaign too, a Karen, supporter of mine, Pasu, is also here with us. She's from St. Paul. And
Akaile ye ero misen nido, Wakanyo, campaign member, the volunteer lo by DFL Garogru Tapu, Wakanyo Mujilo, Amine, no Paul Sasso, Hepe St. Paul Twin City ne.
And my colleague in the Senate, one of the closest friends, and also a Democrat Farmer Labor caucus leader with me. We just elected as one of the 4 leaders of our caucus. Senator Nick Frantz, and I call him because he represents the rural area. He lived in Mankato, so he represents, all Mankato and some suburban of Mankato. And so thank you, Senator, for being here.
Kigarigalo, Wakolora Senator Gechato, Anot Pocatoga Mugoni, Akelo Wakolora Senator Nick Frantz, Aweni. Akelo DFL Party, Wakolora Senator de Gajilo, Wido Amacho Chotwe, Tiru Kothe Karogoro, Tapu, Wamacho Teranilo.
And I purposely invite him because he's the closest to you. I'm further away, 3 hours away, so if you need help, I can call him and he can be right here, quick enough, as he was here before I got here.
Idara, Senator Foung Hawj, Mesane Papua the Wapoda, Senator Nick Frantz, Coprolo Senator Nick Frantz, Taragaine, away Oboro Marshall Oboro Papua Ganyo the Wapu Marshall Abodije aware Olo aware Ogi Hiro Natu Kinarilo Natu Melova the Kagi ne Natu Seklocho by Senator Lo Abo O Bogotor Nathune aware Gidomano Meme Senator Foung Hawj aware O Hiro Natu Fenari Claimono Melo the Kagi aware Hequelo Wakulo Rapo Senator Nick France Natu Melo Bata Majota Thiquadine Lecholo aware O Boro Natu Chobone.
And then on this side, on the right side here, is our DFL Secretary, Sari Everett. And, go ahead.
Titara, Mugo, Ataramu Tegalo, Awege Chatani, Sari
Everett.
Amine, Sari Everett, Awe Amudani, Batreda, Tiru Gothe Garogro de Pulo, DFL, Caucus, Agelo, Wabalosino, Kigadega.
And let me explain a little bit about, sometimes we shorthand or abbreviate it, we said DFL. And the D stand for democratic, mean the people, like you. The F is farmers, people who are in your farmlands. We represent those people. We are three-pronged representation. The Democrats, the people, the farmers, and labor. The L stand for labor. Labor is workers, like yourself.
Senator Foung Hawj, Edo Chimpia, Agi Glolo DFL, Tirugote Garogro de Pulo Corbinoni, DFL ne Democratic Farmer Labor Party, D a Corbinoni, Democratic Wakogade, Wakamlopo Awolo, Firma, Litoro, Firma ni Wathuda Wamabu Mono, Wamabu Wathuda Plata, Pacolo Farmer, Wama Oji, Wana, Firma, Mijadoro, El the Kanidu, Corbinoni, Labor, Hello Labor ni, Walu Marapo, Pacoga de Pamaralo, Pacoga de Pamara Piramio, a Conidani, Corbinoni Pacolo Labor Mono, that's the Puni, a Corbinoni Olo, Democratic Farmer Labor Party Mono, DFL, a Corbinoni, Danino.
And today we hand you all the high card. I came here as a state senator, Eastside St. Paul, probably the only state senator of Asian descent in Minnesota, but I brought all the top people to visit you today.
When he Senator Foung Hawj gave it la Minnesota Dorby Wuni Senator la gave it for Asia for Glani Tedagao, no?
As you see, Attorney General Keith Ellison, and then go ahead, translate that part first.
The Ninyai Senator Foung Hawj, away Hequelo, Pualo, Wabamubadalo, a redo the Palo, Tiru Gothe Garogro, Wamachotera the Pulo, Edo Hedu Tido, Wakamno the Wazi, Wakanyo the Wapode, Yeheque Monazulo, a quarter door the Blolo, Wakanyo the Wapo Clark, Hello Kajibelehani, Pe Marshall Minnesota, away Wait the Plolo, a quarter door the Blolo. Kona the Bedolo and Redo the Hepa Plaro, He Otokon Tulo, and Noka Samono. We do ye Hequelo, Palo, Wabamu Badalo, DFL, Kona the Redo the Depa, Hepo, ye Hequeba, Tuji, the Hedu Tiro, and He Nokasani.
So here with us is Marsh Hoffa. She is the first vice chair of our DFL party.
So, Meme March Hoffer, Mugodra Mudugage Chatani, Amine March Hoffer, DFL Party, Awekelo, Tiru Gothe, DFL Party, Garogrulo, Wabalosino, Dugalo, Minnesota Pastebune.
And then come with us is also our DFL treasurer, Leah Midgarden. Yes, right here.
Taramudugaine, Amine, Leah Midgarden. Aweni Akelo, DFL, AAPI Caucus, Treasurer, Aweni Akelo, by DFL, Tirukothe Koroguru de Pulo, Boa Pose, de Gazi Law.
And also one of our top leader in the DFL party is Shavanti Shatanada. I still have hard time pronouncing her last name, even though we know each other for 20 years. But she is our second vice chair of our DFL party.
အခါကြီးနေကချက်ထတရာမှုတကကြီးနေအဝဲအမိနေရှဗန်သီရှာထနာရာအဝဲနေအကဲလို့ရှဗန်သီပဲ Minnesota DFL Vice Chair ပဲ Minnesota ထီရူကောတဲ့ကရဂရုပဲ Minnesota DFL State ဘူးနေအကဲလို့ဘလော့စီနော်ခီရတက
So earlier I said that we have top four. Actually, we have five. Earlier when I said four of the highest ranking elected official in our state, actually was five. You know, the governor, lieutenant governor, state auditor, secretary of state, and attorney general that just spoke to you. And those are elected by the people to serve everyone. And those are the top five.
ဒီတော့မူက Senator Foung Hawj အဝဲတက်လို့ပတ်စတေဘူးနေပွာလို့ဝါလိုထီရူကောတဲ့ကရဂရူလိုဝါမချော့တေရာတဖူနေပွာလို့အရေတို့နေအိုရဲကပတ်စတေဘူးနေတော်ရကနေ Attorney General Office ပေါ်ရောဘဒိုရူ Keith Allison နတူထီပါလူစုံဘူးဝီနေ State Auditor တခါဝီနေ Governor ဝါကော့ဆေဘဒိုဝီတော့ကော့ဆေဘဒိုခီရတက Lieutenant Governor ဝီနေအိုခဲလောက်ခဲစီအိုရဲကမနော်
Secretary of State.
He yega degani aware Secretary of State aware Secretary of State ne pwa kwe nora po wa papa nora po
Genere mono ko senere ni awe asukumo padunya
pe Minnesota State buli o yega lo ye phulo aredo Ako ado katolo pa Minnesota bumono.
Yeah, it's hard to remember a lot of names, but remember Keith Ellison that just spoke to you. But my point is that when I said five were there, I also wanted reference to our four. This is the four highest member of our political party, elected by our party only. So they're the top four people. So I brought the top four people of our party to be here to meet with you.
Teninyai ne pehe kweni lo patiru ko te karo tapulo wamacho terapo DFL Minnesota DFL caucus ne pe belui pu belui gane aredo katala palo aredo katadilo DFL API ne pehe kwemu ba awe he paplaro lo nathu o nogasalo teninyai.
So
Senator Hurst talked about our welcoming to you and the challenges, but I also want to share with you the word opportunity. The promise of Minnesota, the promise of America is that you too will one day serve. And I hope that many of you consider not only the privilege of voting, but the privilege to ask who will be the next state senator from Marshall. And I offer you this, Pastor Foung Hawj. Now in Minnesota, where we have 67 senators and 134 representatives, we have the same number of legislators who have the last name Zhang as we do the last name Johnson. 67 senators, 134 representatives.
Pe Minnesota State Pune Representative Wamara Badorune Takaya Thursi Luiga Wido Senator Wakolora Popa State Dobene O Husi Nuiga.
And now it is my great pleasure to introduce to all of you a man who is from the town I represent, Mankato. He is a former teacher and football coach, a husband and father, and we are now very proud to call him the governor of the state of Minnesota. And I assure you, he is as honored as I am to join you. With that, I introduce you to the governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz.
When Governor Tim Walz no I had to do and I guess so that video la pakanyo po
Koko state debate နေဘဒို governor was နေရဲ့အဲ့တော့ Mason နေနသူအဝဲကဲလို့လင်းညာတခလို့အကဲတော့ဘဒိုဘာခါနေအကဲလို့ဝါသို့လိုရာတရတကစီလောတော့အကဲအပါရကကြီးအကဲအဝါရကကြီးဝီတော့အဝဲက Mason နေဝါကညောသဝဖိုးခိုင်လော
Good afternoon, everyone. Governor Walz here. I just wanted to take a moment and say a thank you to our Karan Minnesotans. I know that so many of you left your homeland because of civil war and unrest to find a place of peace and find a place of prosperity here in Minnesota, and we are grateful for that. The contributions the Karan community has made are incalculable, from business to the arts, to enriching our culture and making Minnesota a better place. And so I want to just make sure that you know how welcome you are here, how grateful we are that you're here. And I'm glad you're celebrating some time together so you're able to pause and recognize that this is your home. I want to send a special thank you to Senator Foung Hawj, a true leader. The Hmong community has proved positive of the best that Minnesota has to offer. And we know the same things are happening in the Karan community. So Senator Hawj, thank you. Thank you for your leadership, compassion, vision. And to the Karan community, welcome to Minnesota. This is your home.
คนเนี่ยเวทเนาะกวยมือบาพอกินยอพูเนาะมินนิโซทาเวนี่เกเวดานี่ฮีลอเนาะติญาตาติญาเวดาตาเลคอบโลเนาะติตาเลคอบโลละเวนี่ตาดิตายาโคเนาะติบัดปาติเวดาติทิติก็ละติเอดติบะเฮโอเวดาละทิเบก็เบเวอีเนาะโคตานี่เนาะเอาเวเชลเวดาตาเซลิเซวามเนาะ
Minnesota. My parents, my mother and father, brought me to this country with my sister, and I was only 2 years old. My home country is Sri Lanka. Many of you may know that that is a country that is torn apart by civil war. We were in civil war and we came here as refugees.
ဒီတော့ပခိုနာရကရှိဗန်စီအဝဲနေအဝဲအဲ့တော့တေဖလာအဂီကလိုတခါလိုဒီတော့အဝဲအမိုးပါနေအတာနီခီနီခါနေအမိုးပါဟဲတူလိုထီကော့ဒဘေးနေအဝဲဟဲလိုထီကော့အမီလိုစရီလင်ကာထီကော့ဒဘေးနေအတူတတူတရတဲ့အိုကြတော့ကော့ပီရောလောမနော်ခေါပလိုလိုတတူတရအိုကိုနေအတူဟဲတူပါဖေးဒီတော့တဲကိုဖိုးဝါတဲကိုဖိုးပုံစံလော
We left everything behind. Like many of you, we left everything behind. All we had was each other and the hope that we would come to a land where we would be safe and have opportunity. Because of the Democratic Farmer Labor Party, our family had elected officials like this who fought for us to keep us safe, to fight for our rights, even though there were language barriers, even though there were financial barriers. We had elected officials in the state legislature who fought for us.
Hello. We're at a dinner party. Do I get it? I get that. And it's a short video. Nilagi. Let's have everyone. Thank you. โอเคเนาะအခုသားနေเนาะဝဲနေတိချိဝဲတာလောเนาะစနစ်တဲ့ဂိုင်နေเนาะတာပါထောတာချန်နီတူဘာเนาะပမာအဝဲနေပမာဝဲတာတရတကလေဝီเนาะအဝဲနေပလေအောသကောရမနော်ဝဲတိလေအောရတဲရကလေอ่ะเนาะยกอปกญวဲနေပိတဲချက်လေခုနကချင်းနေကေဝဲကေချီအောမီလာဘဟီလာเนาะအလေဝဲဒန်ตานียีเดเจมเนาะยีเดเจว่ายีพาทอโพญามเนาะขอบลุละเวนี่ပိတဲကြလဲစနစ်ထရကတူတာမီဘကတူရရပဘကလူတီဘလနော်အခုတနီတနာရီနေကြရခိနေတနာရခကြရတနာရီချန်နေစာမျိုးမနော်ဒီလေရီတင်နေနော်ယအဝဲနေနာဝဲဒါလပညပူလာလေထတိဖလာမီဒုကနာရနေနော်ဝဲတိကမလိုနေပါရတာပဲနေလောမနော်အဝဲတိတေဘခဝဲဒါလအဝဲနေဒ bakala ba hita pha de reclude penny je no kuni lakini de weda la edoma ko di ta la bakanyo kuna la masha Minnesota wo ko ta ni ko oda la kuna de pha sibulo no po we di ni no po sete no la we ni pagite ta le ta to wo lo pa ma no we sete lo kuni kuta ke mu yu ni ya no kuta ni basa do malo ni ta pu no ti nya ba atho we ti no kuta ni kita ku weda la yini weda ta kweta ya we yi no ti lo bata re senator her da pele chi no atakora khane awe ti kwa no pagatu to kora di to we ni pagite chale ne mi ti lo ta na gatu to kora di ni no we do we thera bo nyo pwe u pe ni no ku u pwe du le no u chi a le no do ti ba le tu ma da le phele ta ki ko ti u we da minim ta le no do pite chale pagatu to ko da ba kha ta ri ti phani do ti kwa khuna ti pha u mata le no khuni no yete pya no pala hu gele patawa pula patawa ko ni mi da khuna khela khuni yete pya ba ti pha mi la ma la chu ko mi ye ma da la ta phita ma lo mi ri da ma da la patawa pu mi ake we da ta pu ta pwa ti pha mi ri no yidi ti nya no aku ta ni no senator her da we ni pa mi ba te ne we ni mi kuna gala cholo ta u no ma no do awe ke cha te da no ta we ni no ta do pu te ta la ne ke kuna na ke te ne chi ru ba we ni kara kuda ka ti te ti ji ba de da ta la pui ta chik we ni ta kho pi dim da ti la wa ma la ni ta pu te da na ke kuna do kla nya na ha la ba kla de kho pi wa ma ta ko ti chi ta ba le ta te ma kho pi la pui do a ke ne pu ta li mo no ko ta ni kho pi na ka do ta bla ki bla wi na ka te ku na mi ha ga ko ni mi pu la pui do kho mya ro ba ko ta ni flower da la we ni mi po ta ga la pu ke te cha le pa lu pa pui ta di to pu we pa nyo pu lo mo no ko ni no we de we ni e do we da la pa ke nyo pu te pha no te da la we ni pala akia si hita pha ni hita pha pala hita pha mi ta ni di da le ta pha ni no pa ku ma ta ko da di to la pa ke nyo ka lu ka phla ro ni ti we da la kla mi no do ta ni nyai la pa ka na ti pha la le pa phla tho ta ni no mi pa ti pha la no ama phla tho da pa ke nyo phu no ano no dwar ka ba ta che ta la ta ku ta phu ta ni no si blu ba ke wa ti ko di no ga de no Ramu come live in Texas, Dallas. Sure, I'm moving there, no? Dallas ni pyo do ma, no? Dallas wi ni ya, we ni khila to pwa lo, no? Puta ni ta pita ma di chumu di khu di ta ki ko ro wa ye. Mi ta pita ma mi to o ba de we ni pi je cha le ba le ke ta pu ta ra kwa le ka mo lo, no? Ki thali sa si jor bya te ka ko lo. Okay, no? Ta bri do ma, no? Di te chi ba wa da to lo, no? We ni ti kwa de we ni ti chi da di le hi we da tam sa no pwe la da comment no khasinya se ko we ti edu ha di we da no ku we ti mi edu check la ni ke hi la we da ta check la da khu na la pe ti pha no we ti pha mi tu ta u do no khale ta ba blo ba da lo no yi te pya we da we ti wi li khu na we da ama no ke ni ta no ni le ta la ki ta la ta la ta phi ta ma ba sa do we ti pha ni no mi se ko ba ti pha la we ni hu ge la pa to we wu no ku ni no khasinya ni no pe sem la la we ni Pakenya to wala masya kadura let us go no we need you here we need you here we need you there we need you everywhere Hi, my sister. Thank you for seeing you again today. May God bless your family always. Thank you. No tablilo no. Do pakilewera ta sorry do sinyala ta hi malama ka powe da no pet kukla bocho he gi no kuni ukhodu na we da no we need ta sa sinyal khani gi no the ba ta pin no hi ri ba ya la tam sar gi no ba nu ko le ya ta bui da ya ba tu po ta wa ye tu ko ta go de kala keche ba ye what have ba ye ti wa he ne ta khya ko ta ni ta ni ya ki ni ye pela ta ni ye mi ba ta le ta plo na ye pa ra ni e ba ma ta ka sa la ge de chat klima ko ta ni hi ba la tam sa ko la ra comment subscribe si ko da la no we ni channel phola ni de ki no ka ti lo ta la ta ka sa signal kha no